guys, welcome to this channel. I am Adima Blessing. So in case you're just joining us for the first time, please do well to hit the subscribe button. On this channel I share tips on ways you can make money online and also share tools that will be of benefit to your business. So right about now in this video I'll be walking you through how to create a simple journal. This journal can be served as an interior for your KDP. You can upload on your KDP. You can also distribute to your customers this Christmas season. You can also print out and distribute to your customers, your clients that have been loyal all through the year this season. So in order to create a journal, all we need do is come over to where we have this plus. Sorry guys, so all you need to do is come over to those points and click on that on your Canva. Sorry, I forgot to make mention of it. The first thing you need to do is head over to your canva.com. We just want to create a simple journal, a notebook. So you come over, after you must have entered your canva.com, you just come to where we have plus size. So I'm just going to click on the plus right away. I'll click on the plus by the side. The moment I click on the plus by the side, it takes me to where I have custom size. All I need do is come over to this custom size and choose the size we'll be using for this notebook or journal. So I'm just going to click on the custom size. Good. Then I'll be using the 8.5 by 11. I can either use the 8.5 by 11 inches or 6 by 9 inches. Any of the two is perfect, but then I will be using the 8.5 by 11. I'll be using the size. So I'm just going to come over to where I have width, enter 8.5. Where I have height, I will enter 11. So I'm just going to do that quickly. 8.5. Then over here I have 11. Ensure you change this to inches. Ensure you change it to inches, please. So I'm just going to change that to inches, the IN. I will type this in again. 8.5. Then over here 11. Good. Then the next thing you want to do is click on create new design. Great. So the moment you click on create new design, it brings you to this interface. Guys. So what we want to do right now is just to head over to this point. You just head over to this point and bring in the line we'll be using for our notepad or our journal. So I'm just going to click on the plus. The moment I click on the plus, it takes me to this point. I just come over to where I have element. I'll click on element. So I'll just click on element. Then I will choose a line. You can either come over to this point and search for line. Just come over to this point and search for line, guys. We already have a line here, so I'm just going to bring in this line. I'm just going to click on it to bring it in. Good. So the moment you bring this in, all you need to do is look at this arrow. You just move this up to your destination. So I'm just going to use my hand to move this up. I want to move this line to the top. I hope you get, guys. So I'll just move this. I'll move this to this point. Good. After moving it to the point, all I need to do is come over to this point again. Come over to the edge of the line and drag to the extreme. I hope you get, guys. So I'm just going to drag to the extreme using my hands. Good. Now I have my line dragged to the extreme. So what I want to do, the next thing I want to do is reduce the thickness of this line. As you can see that this line is just too thick. So I'll just come over. I want to reduce the weight. So I'll just come over to where I have line. Sorry guys. So I'll come over to where I have line style. I'll come over to this point where I have line style. I'll click on line style. That you can see it is currently on 4. It's currently on 4. So I'm just going to reduce it to, I'll just reduce this to 2. I'll reduce it to 2. I'll just drag to reduce. To 2. I want the line to be way thinner than what I have. Okay, good, perfect. 2. Good. Another thing I want to do is I want to change this line color from black to good. Another thing I want to do is I want to change this line color from black to gray. If you notice your notebooks, the interior design, they are either black or gray. Good. So I want to change this to gray. So you can actually use black, but then I love using gray colors, dark colors for my notebook. So I'll just come over to this point where I have line color. I'll come over to this point where I have line color. I'll choose on line color. Then I'll be choosing this dark gray. I'll be choosing this. I'll be choosing this color. Good. So now I have my line color changed. The next thing I want to do is just to replicate this line. I want this line to fill up the entire book. So what do I do to achieve this? I'll come over to where I have this point duplicate. I'll click on it. So the moment I click on it, it brings out another line. So the next thing I need to do is just to use my hand to adjust this line to a reasonable extent. Just adjust this line. Once I have adjusted the first time, the next time I want to adjust, the next time I want to bring in another line, all I need to do is just come over and click on the duplicate again. The same duplicate. I'm just going to click on the duplicate. This time around, I don't even need to adjust after clicking on the duplicate. So I'm just going to click on the duplicate, guys. So I'll click on the duplicate. Good. So you can see I'll just keep clicking on the duplicate. I'll click on the duplicate. So you can see that it is aligned by itself. I didn't need to arrange anything again. I'll click on the duplicate, keep clicking on the duplicate, click on the duplicate, click on the duplicate till I am done. Good. So this is our first page. I am satisfied. Another thing you can do is over those points. Over here. Another thing you can do is over here, guys. At the top. You can spice it up. You can write things like thanks for staying through with us. Thanks for shopping with us over the year. You can just write anything that comes to your mind. Okay, let me just practicalize that. I'm just going to go over to this plus icon by the side again. Then I'll come over to where I have test. So we just want to spice it up. I'll come over to where I have test. I'll click on test. I'll bring in a subheading. I'll tap on this to bring in a subheading. So the moment I bring this in, I'll drag this to the top. And make very, very little. Make it very tiny. Then that point, I'm just going to write thanks for shopping with us. Over to where I have, I'll come over to the font. I want to make the font smaller. I'll come over to this point. Sorry guys, let me go back. Okay, let me go back. So where we have fonts, I'll just come over to where we have font here. I'll click on it. Then I'll look for a suitable font that can represent what I'm trying to achieve. So I'll just look for a suitable font that is very tiny. Let's see this. That's too small. Thanks for shopping with us. Okay, good. Here we go. Thanks for shopping with us. I just bring this font. I'll just drag it to the side. Sorry about that, guys. So here we go. Thanks for shopping with us. You can see. Let's make this bigger a bit. Let's make it bolder a bit. Let's increase the size. We'll just come over to font size and increase. Thanks for shopping with us. Good. What we need to do is just keep duplicating this page. This page we have now, we just need to duplicate it. So over where I have thanks for shopping with us, you can have Happy Christmas, you can have Happy New Year, you can just put it anything. You can just put it anything, and you can also leave it blank. So what I need to do now is just to duplicate this page. Keep duplicating this page till I get a reasonable number. So how do I duplicate this page? I need to come over to where I have I'll come over to where I have this page. As you can see, I'm having just one page. That is why it's showing one. So I'm just going to click on that point. The moment I click on it, it brings out this interface for me, guys. So this is all I need to do. I'll just come over to where I have duplicate. And keep duplicating. Till I get a reasonable number. I will keep duplicating till I get 100 pages or 120 pages. Any of them is fine. You can make it smaller depending on you. It depends on you. So I'm just going to be clicking on that, duplicate, 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 duplicate. As you can see, I have 6 pages now. Duplicate, 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 until you get a reasonable number of pages, guys. So I'm just going to keep duplicating. I'm just going to keep duplicating. I can keep duplicating, keep duplicating, keep duplicating, keep duplicating, keep duplicating, keep duplicating till I am done. Till I am done, you get. So I'll just keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that until I am done. So once we are done, we just come over to this point. Once you have achieved the number, your intended number, you just come over to this point and exit. So I just want to exit now. I want to see how my book looks like. So now let's see our book. Let's take a look at how our book look like. You can see this is our book. This is what it looks like. We have 24 pages at the moment. So this is what it looks like. So this kind of book, this you can upload on your interior, your KDP. You can upload for your KDP interior as a journal or a notebook. You can also print out and distribute to your customers, your clients, or you can just do something. Whatever you want to do with it is fine. You get. So right about now, I'll just show you how to create the cover back. The cover back of this is the interior. I just want to show you how to design the cover back very quickly. So we'll just go over. Let's leave this page. I'll just come back to the plus sign again. I'll come back to this point again. I'll be using the same size, the same custom size, the 8.5 by 11 inches. That is what I'll be using. So I'll click on the 8.5 by 11 inches. We just want to create the cover back very, very quickly. Okay, so this is the front page. So I'm just going to be creating a very basic design, So the first thing I want to do is click on the plus, then go over to where I have text. And bring in text. Good. So the next thing I want to do is come over to where I have a heading and bring in heading. So I'll just bring in this heading, then move this. So over there, I'll just change this to "Thanks for shopping with us." Thanks for shopping. Or what do I name it as? I can name it as a appreciation journal. Okay, appreciation journal. Good. So I have appreciation journal here. I just want to change the font to something more interesting. So I just come over to where I have font. Then I'll click on font and look out for a suitable font that looks good. Let's see this. So I'm just going to look out for an interesting font, like I said. Okay. Okay, I think at this point I just want to choose anything. I don't want to waste time with this. Okay, this looks more like it. Appreciation journal. Then what I want to do right now is to change the color of my journal. I'll just come over to where I have color. And choose a suitable color. So the moment I click on that, it brings me to this point. So I'm just going to look for a suitable color. Let me check. Flower. Okay. No, this color is dark. Let's look for something lighter. What color do we do? Let's do pink. Okay, let's do purple. Good. So we just want to do something like this. I want to make this journal as simple as possible. I don't want this I don't want to start going back and forth. So guys, the most interesting thing about this journal is people will buy a lot of journal this season. People are going to buy a lot of journals this season. So you need to just position yourself. So go ahead on Amazon KDP. In my previous video, I shared how you can create content on Amazon KDP. I will also be dropping a link in the description of this video for those that want to start Amazon KDP, like a detailed tutorial. I'm going to be dropping a link for my Amazon KDP course. So for those that want to learn Amazon KDP from beginning to the end, like from start to finish, you understand, you can go ahead and check out the link I'll be dropping in the description of this video. So guys, so now look at the next thing I want to do. This cover back looks too plain. So the next thing I want to do is to come over to this point where I have plus and bring in something to spice the journal. So I'll just click on it. So the moment I click on it, I'm just going to come over to where I have elements. I'll click on elements, then, and I'll come over to where I have search anything from Canva. So I'll just go ahead and search for flowers. I want to beautify the cover back. I'll just go ahead and search for flowers. I'll search for flowers. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, can I change these? Yes, I can. So I'll just change these flowers to white. Just go ahead and change these flowers to white so it pops. So I'll click on this point and change it to white. Okay, so I'm just going to change the color to white. Okay, good. Then I'll just drag to this point. Then I come over to where I have duplicate. I'll keep duplicating the flowers till it fills up the entire area. So I just want to duplicate again, okay, duplicate again till I am done filling up the entire area. Good. So I'm just going to duplicate again. So guys, I forgot to say something. When you are done creating your interior, please do well to save as PDF print. Just go ahead and save as PDF print. In my last video, you can check my last video. It will show you how to upload on Amazon. So I'm just going to duplicate. Sorry guys, I'm just going to keep duplicating. I want to keep duplicating. So I'll keep duplicating till I have this fill the entire area. Duplicate. Okay, good. It looks more like it, so I'll duplicate. Okay, so let me duplicate one more time. Duplicate the flowers. So you just have to be creative, guys. Just do your thing in a creative way. So as you can see, our journal is looking good. So at this point, I just want to go ahead and appreciation journal. Let me take a look at it. Yeah, it looks good. So at this point, we just want to go ahead and create our back page. So how do we create our back page? We just come over to this point. I'll just come over to this point to click on it the same way we duplicate. So the moment I click on it, I'll just come over to where I have duplicate. I'll come over to where I have duplicate, guys, and click on duplicate. So I click on duplicate. Good. So this is the back page. So this is the front page. This is the back page. So for this back page, I'm just going to remove this appreciation. I'll delete it. Then I'll fill up this entire area with the flowers. I hope you get the idea, guys. So I'll fill up this entire area with the flowers. So this is the back. Good. So this is our front. This is our back, guys. So now we'll just go ahead and save this. We'll go ahead and save. Just go ahead and save. So you can just save as either PNG. So just save as PNG, guys. Good. So So you just go ahead and save. So for the formatting, I have a video on in my previous video. I showed you how you can format this. So all you need to do now is just to check out for that previous video on how to format this and use the same format, use the same way to format your book. Now this is an example of a book I formatted. I want to show you example of what it looks like, what it will look like after I have formatted. I want to show you what it will look like. Okay, so I'm trying to show you. Okay, so this is what it will look like after formatting. This is what it will look like. This is what it will look like after formatting, guys. So just go ahead, the last video, and check out how to format. Then also, if you want to upload it on Amazon, just check the last video too. It will guide you on how to upload on Amazon. So that will be all for this particular video. I hope you got value. Please don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you.